Hello people, it's ever Rural Pellets, and today I'm just bringing you a nice little gameplay of Moab. But what I want to talk about this gameplay is how to go about getting an easy Moab, as well as getting good gameplays. There's a few things you need to be aware of, and you need to have in your arsenal of talents when playing this game. The first thing I want to talk about is gun skill. You don't have to have the most amazing gun skill in the world to get good gameplays. You can get away with having an average gun skill if you can put these other things into effect, what I'm going to talk about. Also a few little tips if you want to change your button layout on the tactical so you find it easier to drop shot people. That's always a good way of just ensuring you've got the upper hand on the kill. So the first thing I want to talk about is map awareness and knowing the spawns. So you've got to know the map inside out, and also you've got to know where the spawns are. I deliberately picked this gameplay because you'll see throughout this gameplay I controlled both the spawns from the same sort of area. If you can imagine, on this map you've got the A flag and the C flag. That's basically where the spawn areas are. Depending on where your teammates are, which spawn you're pushing up into, that's where they're going to spawn. So I always know they're going to be spawning in them two areas. So you see throughout this video I just control them two spawn areas, and it's basically the same on any map really. If you know the spawns, you can control them spawns, not pushing up into the spawns. So you're flipping the spawns and you've got to make your way across the other side of the map to start getting kills again. But if you can just sit off the spawn, pick up kills, obviously with your teammates, if you can control one spawn area, then that's going to give you a better chance of picking up the kills because you know where the enemy's coming from. And if you do flip the spawns, you've got to recognise by that you have flipped the spawns and knowing that they're going to be spawning in a different area, so you're not sitting there waiting for them to spawn there when they're spawning in a completely different area. And a good tip for knowing when that's happening, if you know the spawns, then you can quickly just looking at your mini map, looking to see where your teammates are on the mini map, and you know if you see a lot of your teammates in that sort of area on the mini map, then you know that the spawns are flipped. And also looking to where the enemy positions are on the map. You have a look in the mini map now. I see all the little red dots over that side, so I know that they're spawning up at that point, so I know where they're going to be coming from, and that's just going to make my life a lot easier, because if you can basically guess which sort of area on the map the enemy players are all going to be grouped in, then you know which way you should be facing on the map. Because if you know the spawns, it makes it 10 times easier to play this game. So a few more tips I'm going to just delve into is having the right sort of setup and the right sort of perks and the right sort of weapon for you. It doesn't matter which gun you use, ACR, Type 95, whatever. If it's overpowered, just use it. There's a lot of people out there that say, oh, you can't use this weapon, it's too overpowered. But whatever weapon you feel comfortable with and you feel you can do better with, there's no shame in using it. Everyone else in the game can use these weapons. It's not as if you're the only person that can use it, so it's overpowered because you're using it. Everyone else has got these opportunities to use these sort of weapons. So whatever you're comfortable with, get using that weapon. It doesn't really matter. Obviously with your perks, you want to be using the sort of perks that are going to be helping you, sort of like dead silence, just to stay your footsteps off the map, because I play a lot of 6v6 team deathmatch, and it's a lot easier to sound haul people on the 6v6 than it is on ground war, because there's a lot happening. Obviously on ground war you've got everything going off, you've got air support in the air, you've got 12, 18 people, what have you, run the boot on the map, grenades going off all over, flashes going off. But 6v6, it's a lot more compact, you can get a lot more sound whoring. So just be aware when you are picking them perks, pick the perks that are going to help you and that are going to be more beneficial to you. And obviously use the specialist the setup, and have your specialist set up in a way that's going to benefit you in the long run. I.e. a good way to set up is I never set up a hardline. I have that hardline as my last achievable perk. So I've got 3 perks that I start off with a game, and after 4 kills I've got 5 perks. That should really see us through to getting me hardline, and I've obviously 1 kill after that. Getting the specialist bonus, sorry. And don't be afraid to play defensively. You don't have to go rushing all over the map and just constantly run about. You see throughout this video I just hold down one area of the map because I know that area of the map basically looks into the 2 spawn areas. Because I know the spawn areas, I know where to place myself on the map. So I think throughout this video, the number 1 thing that you need to take is knowing the map, knowing where to be on the map, and knowing the spawns. So I know they're going to be spawned in this area where I need to be on the map to pick up the most kills and get the most benefits from. If you've enjoyed this video, hope it's helped. If you want to leave a like, a subscribe, a comment, please feel free to do so, and I will catch you next time. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. Cheers.